Hey guys, in this video, I'm gonna do an unboxing of the new NutriBullet personal blender. It's supposed to be quieter. I use the Ninja Professional, which is 1000 watts. NutriBullet blender in this box is 1200 watts. The blade is designed differently as well. Let's check it out. Ooh, that's a pretty nice box. That's pretty fancy. Okay, so we got this recipe guide right there. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's pretty neat. Look at all those. Product registration card, another promotional, and of course the user guide. Well, they certainly packaged this really to keep this thing protected. Everything is individually wrapped. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything out. I believe this is 32 ounce. I do wish there were line markers on here that showed how much liquid was in there. I don't see those. This is how Ninja does it. I really like this a lot. That's a bummer the NutriBullet does not have those. I'm gonna say something else too. These lids that they have, that come with the NutriBullet, they don't snap. They just kind of suction closed. I really like the ones that snap. This is the Ninja that I use. So far, more points for the Ninja Professional with the marked containers and the lids that snap. Here's the other container that comes with the NutriBullet. What's cool about this is it has a handle, but again, it does not have the measurement marks on the container. Very disappointing. Here is the smaller of the, it's a smaller of the containers of the NutriBullet, and it comes with the blade attached. I'm gonna take that off. So that's what the blade looks like. Definitely different than the Ninja. This is the Ninja blade for comparison. This is, again, the Ninja 1000 Professional, 1000 watt. So see the dimension of the blade there? Very different. This is supposed to be an advanced design. It's supposed to mix better and be quieter, so we'll see. And finally, we're gonna get the motor out. Okay, so I have both of them set up side by side. One thing I wanna say, when I pulled this out of the box, this was it was heavier than this, which I really like because it feels weighted. And it has suction cups. Actually, it's stuck to the counter, which is really nice. That will cause the vibration to be less, potentially being quieter. We're gonna find out. I actually wanted this because of the extra 200 watts, the extra power. Plus, I was really hoping it will be much quieter than the Ninja. I don't have anything bad to say about the Ninja. This has been a great product. So if it comes down to a price point for you, I might recommend just getting the Ninja. The Ninja also came with 3 cups, and again, they're all marked with the volume of the liquid inside, which is so nice. Unfortunately, NutriBullet are not marked on the side. It just says max. Let's make a few drinks. So first, I'm just gonna do a liquid test. All right, here we go. So you gotta set the container and you gotta push it down and turn it until it locks. Then these 2 lights come on. The Ninja definitely wins in easy to use. Okay, let's see how this thing mixes. And as you can see, that thing just accelerates. The downside is you have to hit the button to stop it. With the Ninja, I can just press down and let go. Press down, let go. Let me show you the difference. That's 16 ounces. Both lids screw on relatively the same. Pretty simple. You always want to make sure they're nice and snug. Here's the NutriBullet. This one actually goes on a little smoother. It goes on smoother, but you don't feel it grip as much when you tighten it. Remember, I got to push down and twist until it locks. Hear that? And at that point, both lights are activated. With the Ninja, you just drop it in and press. So I'm going to demonstrate both and see if we can hear a sound difference. NutriBullet first. In my opinion, it's definitely quieter, but let's check it out. Now again, using the Ninja, you just push down. Definitely more noisy. The Ninja actually has a little bit of a grinding sound. It's just always been that way. NutriBullet is a softer, smoother sound and not as abrupt. If you wake up early like me and you're making shakes in the morning, then I'm gonna 100% recommend the NutriBullet just because it is more quiet. Now, the other feature the NutriBullet has is the pulse feature. But that's basically equivalent to this. Mechanically, the Ninja, I like that much better. It's simpler, it's easier, no buttons. But the extra 200 watts and the power and it being quieter with the suction cups on the bottom, I think overall, I'm happy with this purchase. Now, the real other test is going to be how they grind up ice, frozen things. But they both have 16 ounces of liquid in them. Okay, we're gonna put one jumbo ice cube and a cup of blueberries in each one of these and run them for the same amount of time. They're both at the max line. Let's get blending. All right, so I'm gonna run them for 5 seconds each. Let's do this. Now I'm gonna pour each one out to see which one is better blended. Now, of course, sometimes you want to pulse and do other things with them to break down things more. But I can tell you right now, just by what I heard and what I'm looking at, I feel like the NutriBullet already performed better in this test. Let's pour it out and see what it looks like. By the way, these were old blueberries that had bad freezer burn, so I didn't waste anything. All right, this is the NutriBullet. So obviously it's gonna be fiber. I mean, these blueberries and everything was completely grinded out. I mean, it's just the blueberry fiber left. So I don't see any chunks or anything. Okay, here goes the Ninja. Interesting. I'm not sure why, but it seems like it's not ground up as much. It seems clumpier to me after I drained all the liquid out. So I'm going to give this one to the Bullet. I think it did a better job in actually grinding down the material into a smoother, refined substance. You know, some people like the thicker. I mean, I guess I could have gone shorter amount of time with the NutriBullet to get the same consistency as this. I can also see some more chunks, bigger chunks in the Ninja, and the NutriBullet definitely was finer, definitely ground better. NutriBullet definitely wins this one in terms of being able to break down the material and break down the frozen items much better. All right, guys, so that was the final test. I'm gonna break it down to two things. One, I highly recommend the Ninja if you want to spend less money. And the Ninja, it's just got features that are actually better, in my opinion. For example, all I have to do is press down to activate it. I can control and pulse or let it run. You don't have to twist and lock it or do anything else. You just put the cap on, put it in, and it's ready to go. The NutriBullet, however, you have to push down, twist it, lock it in place. Remember also that the NutriBullet containers do not have the measurements on the side. So you have to basically use measuring cup or anything if you want to get exact measurements of your liquids. The Ninja, however, is all lined up with measurements on the container. And I also want to say the plastic for the Ninja also feels more heavy duty. There's so much right about the Ninja. Now, the NutriBullet, the plus points, it seems to blend better, faster, and finer. It's also quieter and more stable. It doesn't vibrate, and it has suction cups on the bottom that stick right to the counter, so it really is almost like it's mounted to the counter. And I think that contributes to the quietness, and there's some type of insulation they put in there as well. In the end, I don't think you could go wrong with either of these, but I would lean more towards the Ninja if you just need an all-around device. Remember, the 200 extra watts of power out of the NutriBullet. And that was evident in the blueberry ice test that I did in terms of the fineness of the material after the same amount of blending. So in a nutshell, you want quieter, more power, go with the NutriBullet. If you want more practical, simple to use, easier to use, literally, then go with the Ninja Professional 1000 watt. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have to give this to the Ninja in terms of a win. And what better name than Ninja to take the win? But I am really looking forward to using the NutriBullet to grind things down and see how much better it can do in much more aggressive tests with more frozen items. I put some links down below to the exact items I ordered. So if you do end up wanting to check them out or get all the specifics and specs, the links are down there. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.